Okay, once more into the breach. So, let me just get the link posted Discord and we will get started. There it is. I don't know for certain that this will be the last stream, but I feel like I'm on top of the end game here. Unless... Hold on a second. I mistyped. There we go. Right here. Okay, there we go. Now I just need to find chat. There it is. And we should be good. So, I don't know for certain that this is the end game, but I do know that we have to be getting pretty freaking close. We should be getting inside the vault, and that should be the end of the DLC. And then we have however much of the regular game is left, which, if I remember right, the only thing left to do was to go inside one of the planets and wherever that leads to me to. I have a code for a spaceship inside of Dark Bramble, so presumably that's going to come into play. See, I don't know if we win today or if we win next time. But either way, we're just about there. Hey, Neil. I was the one who was late today. Alright. There we go. Now, something that's bugging me is I can't remember what the third thing was. We went into those 3 different locations hunting for, thingamabobs, codes that we didn't get. And we got, I can remember the trick to, walk away from the, lantern. I can remember the trick for falling through a loading screen, but I don't remember what trick I found in the first one I went into. So I have just can't seem to recall. Hopefully it'll come to me. I had intended to watch my own stream, but then I woke up too close to needing to stream and having no time to do much, so, you know. Yeah, we might need to look at that before we get out. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and poke it for a second. That would have been over here. This one. Was it Forbidden Archive? Whoops. So I don't remember what trick I learned in this one. The alarm bell failing to wake up one of the stranger's inhabitants because, well, that was because they were already dead. So that doesn't really help me. I feel like I didn't learn a trick from number 2, which was the first one I did. Like, we saw that thing, but I don't have access to that thing. I don't know. Oh well, whatever. We'll see what happens. Yeah, okay. Oh. What game? What game were you streaming last night? I think I should... I think I should go to the second one. That should give me enough time. Probably. I went a little too high there. Sword and Fairy Together Forever. Was that a shmups? Was that one a shmups? Or am I thinking of something completely different? Alright, here we go. Possibly, if I do everything correctly, this could be our last rafting trip. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I didn't ever get a PS4, so I'm pretty spotty on PS4 games. Well, we need to find out what's in the vault. And, we need to get inside the one planet, into their secret research lab. And that's as far as I know. That and the thing in Dark Bramble. The ship, we could put the password in, but it doesn't have any power because their warp core is broken. So, yeah. I think we were going to try to shove random black holes and white holes into that warp core to see what happens. I think that was on my to-do list. I'm not sure where my to-do list is right now. There. I should summarize what we know about the owl, the antler owls here. They're all like, so if I understand their story right, it goes something like this. Hey, look, Bob, what's that? Ah, it's something in deep space that's sending out a signal. Maybe we should, like, send a probe or something. Hold on, let's ask the Emperor. Ah, finally! Burn our world down! What? Yes, burn it all! I think we should interpret our Emperor's words as we should move the entire species to the signal. That probably makes sense, I think. They proceed to burn down their own planet. They arrive. Their head priest has a dream where they mess with the thing that was sending the signals and everybody dies. Oh, we should probably ask the Emperor what to do. We need his wisdom. Oh, finally! Let's all kill ourselves! The Emperor's words are very wise. Quick. What do we do about all the books? Oh, just burn all those. Yes, his wisdom knows no bounds. We must do as the Emperor directs. There. That's my summary of what the antler owls seem to have, that seems to be, how it went down. You know, earlier I was like, man, I'd like to bring all these different species together. The Nomai, the, Four-Eyeds, and these guys. But these guys are really, really impulsive, and I'm starting to think maybe we're better off keeping them far from our planet. Alright. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make another thing. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Well, we'll start with this one. One lock removed. Okay. Well, I don't have a way to move this right now. Into the water. In again. And we're going to go back into the glitch area and see what else we can find. Whoa. Okay, we got it. Success! I think this is the perfect place to jump off in the loading screens. Alright, so one down. Alright, I'll put that down. Alright, that's one of the libraries. What do we got down here? Shit, yeah, this is just one of the libraries. We've already been here. Yeah, this doesn't help us any. Alright. That was a mistake. Try another spot. We're just gonna keep doing this until we find what we need. Back into the digital world. Nah. Timers in this game. It worked really, really well for all of the main game. The timers. The whole game was built around it, and it was great. The problem with the DLC area is that it requires you to... It requires too much travel time. You have to fly to it, you have to land, you have to go through an airlock, you have to get on a raft, you have to raft around to where you need to be. Okay, that's that. Alright, we're going to put it down again. Okay. Anything usable here? I think we came here the first time we fell down, and that just... Yeah, I don't think that's doable. What about this place? What is this? What is the dotted line above it? We must have been shown this trick for a reason, but... There's definitely a hole in the roof, a hole up there in the roof that a dotted line goes to. Oops, shit. Ah! That could have helped, That could have been, if you could have set a checkpoint right at the start of this place, that could have worked. There's a few different solutions they could have done. I think they could have just stretched time to give you twice as much time while you're inside here as you had outside, and that would have probably done the trick. Alright, I don't really know what I'm looking for here. Is it that I'm only able to get to one from here? Do I really not know how to get to the other two things? Let's see. Maybe we just dropping in different spots? Ah, that was the dam breaking. Already got the flood. Things are tilting, but that's okay. As I said, there could have been different puzzles. Like, you could have had the ability, but it really bugs me that the dam breaks for no discernible reason. Like, that actually bothers me a great deal. I feel like you should be the one who breaks the dam. It should be some action you can take that causes that to happen. Alright, we're not here. I need to see more. There we go. So, moving along the outside here. Now I can kind of see what's going on. Actually, the timeline thing, where I can't figure out the timeline, I realized why that bothers me so much. Is because this game is entirely about figuring out what happened, who did what, what's going on. That's the whole puzzle of it. And not being able to make a coherent timeline, well, that's why it bothers me so much. I feel like I should be able to piece it all together. Oh, is that building... Yeah, we already looked at that building. That looks like a walkable path to me there. Okay. I see. I think I do need to come in through the same spot. Are those platforms that you can jump to? Those might be. Those might be invisible platforms. Having a good time. Time moves too fast. Yes. Okay, so this is where we've already been to. Alright, I need the torch. Yeah. Okay, I see how this goes. We've been all around it, looked at it from every angle. Now let's solve it. We probably don't have enough time left in this cycle to see everything, but hey, we're trying. Really? I figure it looked closer to an Ewok village. If the Ewoks got a little bit better with their architecture. the lack of the decay of the corpses, the lack of decay of the wood. Just the fact that most of the lanterns are still lit and burning. Alright. So none of the other places are anything. We just need to go here. And after we get out of here, we can get back to solving the mysteries of the universe and figuring out who's detonating our sun. Okay. I don't know how to get past this yet, do I? We'll come back to that one. The only time somebody didn't wake up was when they were dead, but I don't think that's the solution we're looking for here. Hold on a second. Let's see if that changed anything. Did that move them? Oh, that moved them! Oh, okay, hold on a sec. Progress! Okay. Excellent. Invisible bridge. Whirl about. Two locks removed. That only leaves those two. And my only clue is you don't get woken up if you're dead. It's just a very good clue. What do I do? Shit, we're out of time. No! Wait! We're not done here! Shit. Alright. Well. Crap. Yeah, well, they'd better have some crazy tech for preserving the wood. Because, yeah, thousands of years in the water. So that's another question. I've been waiting to see if... I have yet to see anything... I've been waiting to see if somebody had mutated the, four-eyed people. I was expecting to see some kind of experiment or something from the Nomai, but it never came up. It's possible that the radiation from the ghost matter caused mutations, but there's no evidence to support that. It's like, again, trying to figure out the time frame. Like, just how long ago were the Nomai? Let's look at this one more time. Slide reel shows an error report, shows an alarm bell failing to wake one of the stranger's inhabitants. But that guy was dead. I know it was. But I don't even have the reel available to look at here. Do I? No, I don't. It won't even show me the reel. Is there a detail? I'm sure it was just one of the dead bodies that failed to wake up. But suddenly we have desperate need to be able to... Oh, I can switch slideshows. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay, let's see. Is this the one? It's not that one. It's this one. Okay. Living guy. Bell rings. Hits brain. He wakes up. Okay. Dead guy. Bell rings. There is no brain. Cannot wake up. How does that help me? All I gotta do is be dead? Doesn't seem like a good plan. If I fall asleep in the fire, like if I actually stand in the fire when I fall asleep, that sounds like that would be a difficult nap. This sounds like a terrible plan. The worst plan, in fact. Things you do when you're in a time loop. Oh, wait, hold on, I'm forgetting something. Can't forget the thingy. You can't play the cool VR game without a headset. Alright, we're ready. So here's the plan, guys. You're in a time loop. You have unlimited time. You should get with the other guy in the time loop and take him to old places and discuss with him. Then, one by one, you can take the people who aren't currently in a time loop. I messed up. We have a problem. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to try that again. one by one we take the other people through it, and we show them all the things too, and discuss. Then we talk to the one Nomai who's neither living or dead, and, you know, we've already got a translator. We can learn the language, we can have a real conversation. Tell him about all the weird shit we've found. And there's a time loop. You have forever. Figure out the language of the antler owls. Eventually you'll figure out a way to communicate with them. Unless they're completely gone mentally. Hard to say. They seem to be singing and living their lives, but, you know, who knows how long they've been in there and what kind of degradation their buggy world may have caused over time. Yes, you're dead. Quickly fall asleep. Exactly. No, it should be dead or we should fall asleep before we completely die. This should work, right? Oh, sounds like we broke our electrical systems. Who cares? I'm still confused about a few points, like why there's a different animation if the star explodes and you're in here. In the VR game, I'd understand, but it has the same thing if you're just in here somewhere. Oops, I'm forgetting the thing again. This is what got me last time. I'm too impatient to just move along. I don't want to have to fuss around with this garbage. I just want to get back to the spot I was in. Alright. This time, let's not miss. Ah! No, give me that back. Okay, go ahead and explain why it was different. Alright. Our friends, the rusty chains with hooks. Alright, here we go. Okay. Wait, was it dying? Hold on. Did that work? It feels like he jumped off the fire. I don't know any other way I can set myself up. I don't get hit by the supernova, but the supernova goes all the way out to the white hole. We're not that far from it. Okay, I don't think we actually died. I don't know if there's a way we can die here. If he's not going to stand in the fire while sleeping. That might have worked. I don't know. No! Wait! Ah, crap. Okay, well, we tried. Huh. Time loop getting reset while I'm still alive. Oh, really? So if we found a way to end the time loop and put everybody into the stranger, we could survive as a species and escape the time loop. It's got trees, it's got everything we could need. Am I barking up completely the wrong tree here? Is there something else I'm not picking up on? It showed the guy being dead. There's 3 different places we could enter from. I don't think there's any difference between any of them. Am I on the right track or not with this? Because I can't tell any other difference between the living and the dead here. That's the only thing I can see in that error report. That's the only thing I can see in this error report is it doesn't wake up the dead. I just died next to the fire and it didn't do anything. It time looped instead. And I even triggered going to sleep and everything. I died. I pushed go to sleep, and when I hit go to sleep, it started to snooze, and then it reset my time loop. You can always just rewind the stream and look. Maybe I confused it by trying to sleep. And here I had just assumed that the not waking the dead had just been an explanation for why they don't... for why the undead antler guys don't wake up. Oh, hey, it worked. Okay. Well, alright then. Yeah, the game just couldn't handle me, trying to sleep while dying, I guess. Alright, whatever. Funny, this whole game has no loading screens outside of their weird digital world. I think the implication is the programmers who made this game are more skilled than the antler owls. But falling in the water is part of the plan. We have to go out of bounds. Alright. Ooh. I always have difficulty jumping on the raft. Into the loading screen. Out of the loading screen. Well, Antler Owls, it turns out you couldn't prevent the dead from viewing your vault. You have failed. One out. I laugh at your feeble attempts to awaken me. You know, it probably could have just, it would have probably been a lot less hardcore if we just, you know, deafened ourselves, maybe wore earplugs or something. But it probably would have accomplished the same sort of thing. Whoops. I guess we don't necessarily choose the most scientific methods of, That's what a time loop will do to you, though, right? Alright. Not what I thought I'd be using the codes for. I wonder if the codes even work at all. If anybody ever brute forced it to find what the actual codes were. Alright, I'm gonna go pick up my lantern and we're gonna look. Alright, you stupid vault. Where's all the light pouring out? Whoa, it's a whole passage? It's a TARDIS. But the other one's in a bell, a little tiny bell. Oh my. Really? This is what's been in the vault the whole time? The telescope that started this whole fiasco? chair. When did that open? Okay. I thought I was going to look through the telescope and see something. Have you been sitting in the vault the whole time? Aye. Prisoner. We can talk? We share a language? I guess not. Ah, and that's when the Nomai found it. Okay. And then they came and they burned it. So all this time, all that was just a prison. So it turns out these weren't slideshows after all. This is actually how they think. This is how their brains work. Sure. Oh, hey, behold hearth. Something. It's a nice world. You guys could have gone there to live. Oh my. Still bothers me that they were killed by just some random natural disaster. It really feels like their civilization should have been wiped out for their hubris trying to detonate the star or something. Bugs me that we haven't found any connection. Like, it's just a random natural disaster. It wasn't part of any... It doesn't feel like it was part of the story to me. Hey, that's the thing we got for... We brought that one back for our museum. You want the thingy? Oh, it's the left you a musical... Oh no! The door closed. Oh no, did I screw up? Was I supposed to follow him? Originally found the thing. You left your stick here. What? You want to go rafting with me? This one has 2 things on it, but it's the only raft in the area, but it only goes there. Do you want me to jump in the water? I'm dead. I can't go anywhere. What do you want me to do? Well, now what? Did this change anything? All we did was enable a suicide. Well, that wasn't, necessarily a good deed per se. I mean, you had been trapped for thousands of years, but... I don't know. I don't think anything else has changed. I don't think there's anything else for me to do. Am I done here? This changed the ending of the game? It did? Leaves a memory. Let's go rafting together. Immediately jumps in the water. I think you forgot how rafts work. I know you've been there for a long time, but, uh-oh. Oh. Okay then. Well. Right. Alright. So we need to figure out how to get inside Ember Twin. I no longer remember what we were doing in the main game. I don't know why he decided to release the eye signal. He brought the Namai here, which doomed another civilization or splinter of a civilization, and I don't know why. I don't know why he did that. It's ambiguous. I'm left more confused than anything. Maybe this will shed some light on it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a prisoner in the vault. The actions they took that resulted in their internal confinement. Used a vision torch to share knowledge of the solar system's history with him. Left one final vision by the water's edge. Finally found someone to talk to and share all of your information with. I didn't realize I could put the suit back. That's true, I don't know the nature of the eye. Alright, we have to figure out how to get in here. An advanced warp core was improved for installation. Every statue's transmitting to there. How am I supposed to teleport there? The empty slot among the dead owls was his place. Ah, that one spot that was empty in the second area. Okay. How did you figure out that was his house? It was interesting they viewed it not as an eye, but as a flower. So every time, anything that teleports you to the Ash Twin doesn't teleport you inside the project. How do we get inside the project? Crap, I don't remember what thread I was following to get inside of it. I'd have to wait for the end of a cycle to even land there. But I'm sure it's got to be a teleportation thing. So our star is yellow at the start. A bit reddish, but yellow. It's a yellow star. It doesn't properly become a red giant because it doesn't expand far enough. It doesn't become a white dwarf. It goes supernova. Stars all over the place are going supernova all at the same time. And so far as I can tell, nobody's actually messed with the eye, which is the only thing we know in the game so far that might be able to cause that kind of destruction. Unless somehow somebody has gotten into the eye. But it doesn't seem like anybody could have. Is there a second eye out there somewhere? We still don't know what's detonating stars. What's causing supernovas? Maybe I have to dig with the white hole and black hole somehow. No, I don't think so. How do I teleport into... I don't know how to teleport into Ash Twin. I don't know. What? The current day Nomai? They said that the stars are exploding and it's the end of the universe. They didn't say, or the end of this galaxy. They didn't say why. Unless they did and I forgot. I have no idea where that recording would have ended up. That was something we saw in the vessel. Warp core is long dead. Three-sided pillar, yeah, we've done that. Yeah, the impending death of the universe, but no reason for it. No reason for all the stars to detonate simultaneously. Take a pretty powerful pretty powerful entity or force to detonate many stars. Nah, I don't buy that. All the stars detonating simultaneously because, oh, the universe just has to end someday? That's not how things work. Different stars have different amount of mass and have different lifespans. That can't be the answer. Something is detonating everything. Since the eye is the only thing we have that's powerful, it's got to be something was done. Somebody somehow influenced it. Somehow. Because there's nothing else in the story that has that kind of power. I'm still suspicious of that comet. That comet is mysterious. It doesn't belong in the story. Why, are you telling me that's really the answer? The whole game's mystery, why is our star exploding, is just because it's old? And everything is exploding because it's all old? That's a really unsatisfying conclusion. Are you sure that's the answer? Anyway, I still don't know how to get to Ash Twin. I don't like that. I don't like that solution at all. It's been a long time since I studied the life cycle of stars, but I don't think that the smaller one's supernova at all. I think they just become red giants and then collapse, right? Tried to detonate a star they were living around. It feels like their failed detonation attempt should have been part of why this was exploding. Like whatever they did set something in motion. Well, now that's another thing. This universe is very strange. You're going to accelerate into the sun if I let you. Let's not trust the autopilot just now. So there's no physical access to this. It can't be, the way to access it can't be something you'd accidentally stumble upon. So how do we get in here? Must involve some piece of information that we have. But what? Autopilot decided when I asked to go to Ash Twin to put me on Ember Twin. Thanks, Autopilot. Such a beautiful game. I want to fix their story a little bit by just tying a few more of the elements together. Alright. We need to get in here. How do? These each teleport to a different star and then teleport back. Could try teleporting to Sun Station and then teleporting here. Would that make sense? That it might lead to a different pad? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Why would that be the solution? Okay. Oops. Nope. I missed. I forget where this teleported to. But we've already gone a full cycle. Maybe it was that side that teleports. It was in the Black Hole Forge. I feel like I just looked up what was in the Black Hole Forge. This way, ship. Yeah, I was just looking at you. The alignment diagram. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I was kind of waiting for the sand to drain and just dicking around with this. Uh-oh. I feel like it would be going to Sun Station and back if it was going to be teleporting back and forth. Sun Station is the one that's the hardest to get into, after all. This will take me to Giant's Deep. Sound tornado getting closer. But there's a ceiling here, so we'll be fine. I don't know what to do. I'm not sure what I need to do here to teleport into the Ash Project. I'd just be jumping into in and out of random teleporters to see what happens. I want to go inside Ash Twin. That is the goal. Ship slowly coming up this way. Are you going to align with it again? I forget. This does take me back, right? Oh! Off and on again. I do? Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, okay, that'd be a... We all know not to jump here. It said it needed to be within 5 degrees. It could be in orbit or it could be on the planet, but it had to point towards within 5 degrees of that planet's core. Whoops. Ooh, don't like that. No, stop that. we're almost done with this cycle, and I'm almost done with all the warps available. Gotta finish testing my current guess first. Whoa, whoa. Did I ever read this one? I must have. I must have found this one. Sure, I must have. I must have. Ooh. We're testing my current. We're just finishing testing my current hypothesis before this this loop ends, because it's about to. We'll go poke about on the surface of this world in a second. We've almost warped back and forth every way. I was pretty sure it was going to fail, but we might as well be thorough. You know, Bramble Scramble doesn't have a teleport pad. No! Don't you dare! Let me out! Shit. This is gonna hurt. I can't really... Okay. Yeesh. That probably threw off my teleport attempt. We're out of time. My gravity shifted from 0.5 to 0.4 while I'm standing still. Is that because more and more sand is leaving the planet, the gravity's getting weaker? We'll take one more look at it first. Teleporter just refuses to take me anywhere. So every single teleport pad leads to Ash Twin. Every single last one, but they all lead to the pads in the towers. Ember Twin and Ash Twin share a center between them to teleport to, but that doesn't seem to matter in the slightest because everything teleports to pads. So Tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. I don't see anything. I don't understand. It's not even that I don't see the pieces to the puzzle. I don't understand the question. I don't understand what... I straight up don't anything this. I have zero clues. The warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower aligns the center of the corresponding astral body. That's not a puzzle piece. That's just where the towers are placed and what direction they're pointing. A warp receiver must be located or in close orbit to the relative astral body. Okay. Well, I'm not building warp receivers, so that doesn't really seem like it matters. The hourglass twins are so close they count as a single astral body with a shared alignment point between them. I don't even know if that's true, because all the towers are pointing straight... all the towers are on Ash Twin, but sure, why not? I don't see how that helps me get inside Ash Twin. All the warp towers are constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers are in different locations. I know my name Poke successfully forged an advanced warp... I don't see what my puzzle pieces are. None of this looks like it is relevant. Okay. The tower needs to align with its astral body. None of the... I don't know, man. I don't get it. I still don't see the puzzle. I'm looking for a tower floating in between the 2 bodies. I need to drag a warp receiver between the 2 of them? No. I need to what? I need to find a warp receiver that I don't know. I really don't get this one. I really fail to see what's going on. Receiver. Warp tower always aligns with the center of the corresponding bout. Do I need to wait until the 2 planets are, Do I need to wait until the 2 planets are in a line? Back to Ash Twin and look around. It is, and when it passes over you, it pulls you up into the air. So I just have to keep my jet pointed straight down. The sand thing is so freaking cool. But I have no idea how it works. That it would pass sand back and forth between the two planets. One would have to have higher gravity, then the other one would have to have higher gravity to pull it back. So cool, though. I'm pretty sure I don't wait until the sand stream stops, because it's too late in the cycle. Also, we were standing there at the end of the last cycle, and that didn't work, so... like a strange way to teleport down. I don't have any way to fix the roof. You know what this planet needs? Sandworms. You call yourself a sci-fi desert planet when you don't have a giant worm. Should probably start by dozing off for a bit at the start of the cycle next time. Unless you're going to Sun Station, the towers ain't that tall. Well, actually they are pretty tall. It's just a lot of sand. Oh, hello, Sun Station. We meet again. I'm gonna get ahead of this. What's Marvel slowly has this. Oh crap! Get back down. Get back down. Agreed. For a planet with 0.8, we have a hard time sticking to you, don't we? Alright, we're gonna go get some air. And fuel, why not? Who knows, maybe when we go inside Ash Station we'll find a whole bunch of flying is needed. They have been dicking with space a lot. Still don't know what's up with Bramble Scramble. It doesn't seem to be something that anybody made. It just seems to be a place full of spatial anomalies. In a story about bending time and space, it should be highly suspicious. Alright, how do we prevent ourselves from being pulled? What could we do? Invest in a boat anchor? I'm gonna try just rocketing into the floor as hard as I can. Or maybe I stand here and wait, and then run rocketing into the floor. Oh! Oh. Wow. Not a lot of leaves on these trees. Oh, the mask room. 14 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Masks receive data from probe tracking module. Well, I guess that confirms that Feldspar isn't in the loop. He really should have been, though. What other reason could he have to have visited Giant's Deep? Feels like one heck of a red herring. Hey, pick this up and put this back up. Put it back up. I don't have a button to put it back up. That might be important, you know. Ah, some kid's gone through and scribbled all over this wall in crayon. Today we finish evacuating the evacuation of Ash Twin. Here in the space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet. How did you decide to build all these towers on a planet constantly being buried in sand over and over again? Seems like the worst place to build all your towers. We finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. Need to keep our eyes on how significant we've altered the environment. You were planning on blowing up the sun and you're worried about the local environment? How far we've come since our experiments in the lab. I can still hardly believe his hypothesis came true. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower. To us for the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected to Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft an orbital probe cannon. Alright. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we're all connected to Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from the device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon? Or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Fine, I worked hard on the Sun Station, and it is at last complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power we need. I'm impressed with their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. The sun will receive the order to fire. Using the energy for the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin will send the order to the space trip back in time. Okay. The Sun Station will again trigger the supernova, send the probe back. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last 22 minutes. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. Suppose we redesign it. To generate power that magnitude, a supernova is our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova. Don't lose hope! It's easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer. There's need to find some way to halt our aging process. Oh, this is the closest we've ever been. The project is theoretically sound, we're just unable to power it. I still don't know why everyone obsesses over the eye. The Nomai, the antler owls, everybody's crazy about the thing when they find out it exists. No, when they just see a signal from it. It becomes religious to them, which is weird. We're halting our research into creating a supernova for the moment. A comet has just arrived! It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome the comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained. Projection stones. A whole bunch of them. Okay. The statues will also activate in event of equipment failure. If anything goes wrong, will make us aware of the situation and able to fix it. because durability needs to be improved. Are these conversations we've already heard? That one felt familiar. What if this happened to be the first thing you stumbled into? Like your first experience in the game, you just stumble into here? I know I read that one. Oh, I can turn the gravity off. I probably shouldn't do that. Hold on. I feel like I shouldn't dick with this station. About to access the core while the Ash project is active. Removing the core. Oh. I have a bad feeling about messing with this. This is the center of the time loop. I don't think I should dick with this. Yeah, turning the gravity off is all well and good. That's fine. That's not going to hurt anything. It actually slowed down the spinning. Is that important? Might be. Might be important that you're spinning fast. Alright, I turned your gravity back on. Yeah, now you're spinning again. These are the two towers we see coming out of the sides of this world. Ow. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of wandering around here. Thinking. Alright. So what have we got? None of that information seemed particularly important, but we know that there's the big warp core that they worked hard on is here. That's what's powering this. If I pull that out, that's going to end the time loop. That seems bad. That seems like something you don't want to dig with. So... There's nothing else to do in here. There's that ship that lost its warp core, where I can put the coordinates to the eye. My character's slowly being ground up. As I'm not even holding the controller, he's just being dragged. He's riding an amusement park ride, that's what it is. He's having fun. Alright, we've got spare, in the high energy lab, we've got spare white holes and black holes to repair that core with from the ship. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, I think I know how this goes. I'm going to try taking the warp core out of the ship, the vessel, and we're going to take it to the high energy lab. And when that fails, we're going to come in here, we're going to steal the warp core, and we're going to put that into the vessel and use that to go to the eye. And we can't die, because there will be no more time looping. Which means we have to get past all those horrible anglerfish first try. I think I've gotten pretty good at getting past anglerfish. But making a quick dry run would definitely be advisable. Alright. Okay. Step 1. Check our new data. Just in case there's something I didn't observe. Eight monoliths. 3 of the masks are receiving data. There's advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center. Removing this will disable it. Okay, yeah, okay, that's everything we thought we knew. We need the high energy lab. No, right there, yes, no. There. Okay. We're not going to the high energy lab right away. We're looking for... Not you. I don't need any more Brittle Hollow adventures. The game crashed often enough, thank you. There you are. That's where we need to go. Don't even think of crashing into the sun. Yeah, you stay far away from that big yellow ball. Alright. Oh. Shit. Not the high energy lab. We need to mark, that on our HUD. And we can only have one thing at a time, so... Don't mind me, I'm just floating past. Need to be able to get through here without dying. Yep, that's the 3. Always slows me down to a crawl and makes me float past these things, and I'm always afraid I'm gonna bump them. It's gonna be so uncomfortable if I pulled out the time loop core and then pass by these, which I'll have to. They snore. They need breathe-right nasal strips. I should bring them for these guys next time we pass through. Oh, I left you on the space caviar. Okay. Still too close. Oh, I bet when I pull that core, I bet there's gonna be even more of these stupid anglerfish than before. There's totally gonna be more of them. They're probably gonna be in here around the vessel, too. Well, the way our spaceship's designed, it doesn't seem to have a rotating cockpit. You could make one that could rotate silently. You could do all kinds of things. You could put gyroscopes in it, so it's always... You know what? I never managed to open up the other doors in here. Alright, can you... oh my gosh, guy, come on. I've been running around in dream worlds instead of doing zero-G maneuvering for a while, and it shows. Anyway, assuming the anglerfish don't go crazy, everything seems like I can get in here without dying. It seems like a solved problem. So we can try it. Oops, I took the wrong turn, didn't I? Probably get a pliers and bend that back into shape. Maybe get some, put a weld on it, maybe. It does seem a little bit broken. It'd be funny, you steal the core from the Ash Twin project, you bet everything on this, and then the ship just has an error message. Windows needs to update. There's about 1,000 years of updates that it needs. Hold on a second. I need to... Mark. Okay. I hate the very idea of a car that can't operate without updates. I hate that thought. That's just terrible. Also, hey there, Chen. How's it going? Next up, I'm gonna go Elden Ring. I'm gonna give Elden Ring a try. No! Damn it, I just retrieved the stupid thing. What a pain in the ass. Oh well, let's go another run. Sure, why not? Physically great, mentally terrible. Well, it's good that you got your health. I have to... Hold on. God, so annoying! We heard the thing. I don't really like going into Bramble Scramble. It's always uncomfortable. I really think the Nomai should have repaired their vessel first. Or built a new one. And then played around with all their other stuff. But to me, that should have absolutely been their top priority. Re-establishing communication with the rest of their kind. They could have left people working and flown off and come back with more guys. I doubt it. They'd probably have plushies of the four-eyed and three-eyed guys. Probably not the anglerfish. Well, do your best, Jen. I'm rooting for you. If you live in a city, get out of the city for a while. Life is wonderful and the world is a great place if you don't live in a city. Alright, here we go. Shit. No, that's a problem. I think that's a hole too small, right? Let me take a look at this for a second. Maybe there's a better path. I'm pretty sure I had to go through the red one, right? Yeah, we come right back to needing to go into the red one. think it's unavoidable. I think you have to go through the red one every time. Missed opportunity for them there, then. Damn it. We're not moving so fast. It's probably fine. Hey, Dungeons of Dreadmore had Diggle plushies. If I ever release something, I'll probably try to make some kind of merchandise. Because, you know, I want to sell the game. I would want to sell the game as cheap as possible. So, plus the merchandise is how people give you extra when they really like it. So you make plastic figures, or plushies, or t-shirts, or coffee mugs, or something. Twice, despite my best efforts, both times we've come in, we've had one of those things scream and come at us. That's concerning. I wish I could move faster. Because there's also the time limit, and I don't know how much time we need to be in the eye. Although the eye might be out of range of the supernova. And with the time loop turned off, we might have unlimited time. I don't know. Alright. Got the thing again. And we'll have to draw all those images again. Kingdoms of Amalur. I borrowed it from a friend, but I bought all the DLC. Which added up to quite a bit, actually. There's a lot of DLC for that one. I didn't think enough of Kingdoms of Amalur to buy it myself after having played it. They claim R.A. Salvatore did some of the writing for the game, but I don't know if I believe them. But the writing of the game was definitely not its strong point. Alright. People are making their own plushies. Alright, we are here. We need to go... High Energy Lab. I would rather not crash into the sun again. Alright, we are going very fast. I think this is safe. Alright. Good enough. I don't quite remember how to get into the high-energy lab. It's been a while. Darn, that's a wall, not a door. Ghost matter. Great. What the? What the hell? Look, everything's filling up with sand, and I don't remember how to get in here. That doesn't look very good. I don't think I can make it through that. It's been a long time since I've been in the Sunless City. I had a shortcut into it somewhere in the world. Let's see, down there was the path through the thing at the bottom, the caves. See, was there a way I could ride the quantum fragment? I don't think so. No, the quantum fragment didn't take me there. What? No. Hello, what's this doing now? Okay. Okay. But there was a spot. Somewhere. I do not remember now. Somewhere around here, there was some way to get in. By the time I get this core, the path through the escape pod would be buried. What's this? What's that? That must be the church window. Looking for caves. Oh, there it was. Now, how does one get into the high energy lab from here? Wasn't the high energy lab all the way at the bottom? I think too much sand has filled up. I don't think I can get this. I'd have to start over. Yeah, everything is flooded. I would have to be very, very fast to pull this off. Jump! Ah! No, I need to read that. Shit. Oh, look, it's fixing itself. Yeah, I think it was all the way at the bottom. Yeah, I am not fast enough to get this. I would have to run multiple runs until I could speed run this shit to try this. So we're going to go with the one inside the Ash Twin instead. Let's see. Because we struggled with Dark Souls already, I feel like Elden Ring would be a quick series. What do you mean? You mean I'll beat it really quickly? T-shirts have a big profit margin. Probably. I mean, it's just a piece of cloth. It's pretty cheap in materials. Or shortcut. No, I absolutely would not put my... Well, I would be happy to have multiple AIs that have my memories that think they're me, as long as they're not on the internet and in my own hardware. But that would not be me. Putting yourself on a chip is, it's not you. There are some people who seem to believe that, you're just your memories. I absolutely disagree. I don't think somebody who has amnesia stops being the same person. They're still the same person, just with missing memories. We're not just a collection of... We're not just a collection of memories. So yeah, no. Living on as a AI is not living on. It is replacing yourself. Same with making a clone of yourself. Well, that's not you, that's a clone. Fills up early. Okay, yeah. Would you buy the merchandise if you don't like the artwork on the t-shirt? Probably not. The manga Gun... Battle Angel Alita. As I said, it wouldn't be you. You wouldn't be living. It is not a way to live. But having a bunch of AI copies could have its uses to get a bunch of work done. Okay. Alright. We're only going to get one shot at this. If we dick this up, I guess that's a complete game over. So let's start by marking our target. Okay. Next, let's not crash into our own planet. Nope, don't crash into your homeworld. Okay. Now, we need to reach Ash Twin. No rush. We only get one shot at this. I'm not gonna do... I'm not gonna do anything incautious here. Gonna get ourselves all the way to here. Well, if you want infinite time for games, time loops are the way to go. Particularly if you have a way to store information between loops and you want to get a good long one, you know, something that lasts you like a month. Now, a hyperbolic time chamber and a fountain of youth is another fantastic combination. You ever find yourself isekai'd and have a choice? One of those, yeah, sure, you could have some overpowered ability. That's the combination you want to aim for. That combination is just a you win. Doesn't matter what their magic system is. You have forever. Shadow Clone Jutsu, also a pretty good trick, but you'd have to have some giant demon fox in you to provide all the chakra. You wouldn't be able to get enough MP otherwise. Buddy, do you even realize what you've been sitting on this whole time? I found something! Look like there's anything new. Alright. I don't want to lose a second. wackier landings here. Yep, stuff's already poking out. Alright. We will need our spaceship again, so it's still in good condition. Alright. Is this the right one? This feels like the right one, right? Yes, this is the side. Okay. Yes, but we have to care for the spaceship this time. It can't break until we're finished running away from anglerfish when I somehow screw things up and aggro half of them. Because if I'm gonna make a really terrible mistake, it'll be while I'm holding the core. Oh, man. Yes, we learn so much from our mistakes. It's not enough to make a mistake once. You have to make it 2 or 3 times just to be sure, right? Ah. Running around and doing stuff while your body sleeps. Well, if you could just have multiple bodies, yeah, that would do it too. Just swap between them while one is sleeping. Not fly into the sun? That sounds hard. I like sleep. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is such a bad idea. 14 minutes, that's how much time we have to do everything. This is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. Alright, shut the gravity off. I'll pop the warning messages. The oh shit, don't do this! You sure? Yep. It looks exactly like the one in the ship. Only this one's not broken. Yeah, I've got a black hole in a bottle. I'll just carry it around with me. Alright. Okay. That would be a terrible time to puncture my spacesuit and suffocate. Let's try to avoid that. No pressure. Okay. Okay. There's no more time looping. This is our last life. Let's trust the autopilot with our lives. That never goes wrong. Well, you could try to do the I'm only gonna sleep 4 hours a day thing. Supposedly that works for some people and causes others to have mental breakdowns. But I don't think that's really healthy. I think you'd just be better off learning to enjoy sleep. It's not a waste of time. It's your rest. Alright. You're an anglerfish, right? Yes, you are. Nothing seems out of place yet. Okay. Nothing's trying to eat me yet. Same 3 as always. Nothing's changed yet. But it's gonna be when we get to the vessel. If something's gonna be wildly out of place because, you know, video games. That is way too close. That was uncomfortably close. Don't mind me. We didn't touch them. We didn't make a sound. We're on a time limit, but that's okay. Wake these things up, we're completely screwed. We're still too close. Oh yes, trust it to self-order parts. Trust it with your bank account. What are you? You're the one that's gonna wake up and cause me trouble. I'm gonna be very slow and very deliberate. Damn it! Are you fucking kidding? I don't think it followed me. I don't see any of them. Alright, we don't care about the spaceship anymore, because we're probably never going to see it again. All we have to do is knock game over a little bit longer, and all will be well. That way. Whoa, gravity! Oh. We have power. Alright. Okay, hold on, I have the note. Alright, it's... No, that's not right. Shit. It's... Stop that. That's the... Is that it? Is that right? Is that right? I hope that's right. Moving on. Okay, this one's easy. No, damn it. Just calm down. Just calm down. Plenty of time. There's no rush. Okay, this one was like... Was that right? Is that what it's supposed to look like? Oh shit! I sure hope I got those correct. What the hell just happened? Okay. I must have gotten the coordinates right. Oh. Is that the eye? Okay, I didn't mess up drawing the symbols. Okay, I was worried. Did I warp the entire spacecraft? We should have unlimited time now, right? Gravity's not very good right now. I'm gonna roll this marble over here. I don't know what I should do. What I should and shouldn't touch. And where exactly do you go? Whoops. Shit. This is very low gravity. I was gonna look at you from every possible angle. I don't trust it. But there's nothing else to stick my face in, so... Well, alright then. I missed. Well, that was less dramatic. No, my ship is just fine. You guys could have repaired it and had your vessel back. Is that my star? It's not quantuming all the rocks around. Is that a cave? What's that black thing over there? Is that the DLC area? Oh shit, gravity is super high. Okay, yeah, I guess we're not exploring that. It'd be difficult to even, be so easy to sprain your ankle horrifically under heavy gravity like this. Everyone was crazy about getting to this place. And here we are. All it took was time looping and dying a few hundred times. It's not so hard. The combined tech and know-how of 3 different species. And a supernova. I think we should totally be a spacefaring species by now. But yeah, that's one of the big issues is, you need a force similar to gravity. Don't get struck by lightning. Trees popping in and out of existence. Flashes of lightning are revealing things. This is it, the flower of the universe, huh? Alright, who's been drilling holes here? There's already been a mining operation in play. So, we're supposed to have power here? Like planet-destroying Thanos-level powers? Maybe we could create new planets? Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, I'm supposed to jump, aren't I? Am I supposed to go up there? Or down there? Oh, this seems like a terrible idea. I'm gonna see Tom Baker's face and... Oh, yep. Hello, creepy statue. Oh! Hmm. Predated the Nomai. Okay, well... right. So we took down that. Mm-hmm. The writing has been removed. Mm-hmm. The balls are missing. The ball pit is missing. Hey! You were alive! Huh. I guess my character chose what lived and died. But, and I'm back here again. Where's the rest of everything? This puts me back here every time. Only followed their nature, but so does Ebola. And COVID. They're just following their nature too. That's not an excuse. I mean, we get no sun up here for a big chunk of the year. We have 23 and a half hours of darkness and half an hour of twilight during our winters. Vitamin D deficiency is a constant problem for people up here. Very common problem, as is seasonal depression. Happens to a lot of people. I am not sure what I'm supposed to find here. I read all of that. Touch the map. Oh, view map. Unable to pinpoint location. I can't seem to change frequencies. That's weird. Touching the solar system, it's not doing anything. Oh. every single piece of machinery up here. I put the research station on the eye, or the museum on the eye? Blue. Oh, hey. I thought these were stars, but they turn out to just be a planet with fireflies. Careful. A forest full of galaxies? Well, I guess all these galaxies are gonna have tons of oxygen. This is all very abstract. Oh. Oops. Okay, let's not touch any more galaxies. I think I just killed one. Oh no! I've started a chain reaction. Oops. Oh, Thanos, you were an amateur. Look at what I just did. Hello? Well, who needs trees? Well, you can have rocks. Hey, Feldspar, how's it going? Well, that didn't last very long, did it? Where'd he go? It's funny. They're like, yes, before Harthian went and found the eye. It'd be funny if it's just like, actually, they weren't referring to you. Nobody realized you went there. They were talking about somebody else. It's all very abstract. Always have to bring our marshmallows with us. Hey, Moon Man, what are you doing here? Careful, not so high. Somebody invented the self-playing banjo. Is this even supposed to have meaning, or did they just decide to just put weird shit down now? Like, alright, that's it. We can just put whatever we want in the game at this point. Changed. Well, I'm clearly supposed to do something here. Oh, hey! No, wait, yeah, it definitely broke some. It's definitely breaking down. I see, it's a quantum thing. I guess we invited all of our friends into the, eye of the universe with us. I guess it beats falling into a supernova. Well, you guys are gonna have an awful strange existence from now on. Are you clipping through the trees, you dick? Who invited quantum anglerfish? Great. No, my. Yes, my skeletal friends. You're probably wondering why I called you all here today. I seem to be having increasing difficulty finding things in this broken-ass universe. It wants me to do something. Sign points this way, and it takes me to the ancient glade. It's always dark. Oh, hey, there you are. The hammock. I'm lost. How am I lost? We were right there. Okay. Alright, we need the signs again. Where'd they go? We had found it. Huh? What? Huh? What? Oh, hi. Oh, I'm on your world now. Neat. That doesn't help me at all. All the other lazy astronauts letting me do all the work. Signs. What's this? Oops. That's where we were earlier. Oh, you built a spaceship. So then am I want to visit the gas giant of the, antler owls, do you? Shame you haven't figured out how to put your skin back on. That would be nice. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I invited somebody unexpected. Okay. So I guess I need one of these guys somehow, too. But the signal is underground. Ah, we dig the grave. Quantum leap. prisoner here? Okay. I don't know, man. These guys might be a bad influence on you. Oh, it's One Horn. Okay, he's alright, I guess. Maybe. Strain your mind. Oh, sure, why not? I guess we're choosing who gets to survive the end of the universe and become part of the new universe or something. Alright, who are we still missing? Right, the guy on Ember Twin. Okay. Is this everybody? I'll let you begin. Sure. Well, it's much better than the scream singing your kindred did. It's the Link's Awakening moment where you've gathered all the instruments together. Oh, we did it wrong. Okay, guys, start over. Try a different song. This one's unstable. The rules are about to change? Oh, well, if we're going to change the laws of physics, I think larger planets might be a good start. More space between them, maybe? Oh, that didn't work. Oh, wait, no, that did something. Are you sure I didn't just make a new supernova? That was all very abstract and very, very strange. Galaxies in a forest popping. Oh, all kinds of weird shit going on. Urgh. Hmm. I'll probably just look up the high energy lab on YouTube and see what the experiment is. It's too much trouble. Getting the thing out of there and then getting all the way to the planet before the sand fills up. It's an alternate ending. Is it an alternate ending? What, you do the Big Bang and then the time loop brings you back and undoes it? Yes, it'd be easier for me to just look it up. A non-canon ending. Yeah, I'll look it up. Oh, man. Oh. I'm gonna have to get ready for work before too much longer. It was an interesting game. It was a very interesting game. Are we sure antimatter is really what we think it is? We have something that we've called antimatter, but is it really the concept of antimatter? I don't really know. I've always thought antimatter sounded like a very silly concept, but there's some weird shit in the universe, so it wouldn't be too surprising if such a thing could exist. But it always sounded silly to me. Black hole experiment in the Ash Twin Project. Okay. I'll look him up. Oh, man. Yes, but have we found any of it? It's like, theoretically, you could make a monopole magnet, but we've never managed to actually make one. We are mathematically sure that it should be possible, but we can't do it. So it's not
proven until we do. Now, I do believe in a monopole magnet being possible, but we've never been able to do such a thing. So, antimatter, though, again, it just seems less likely to me that that could be a thing. But as might be possible, I don't know. What? The sun creates light through antimatter? No. The sun creates light through nuclear fusion. Wait a minute, what? Heat and light come from from nuclear fusion, which is way more powerful than fission. Oh. All right. Looks like we did a crappy job on this universe. Oops. Do over. Look at how many of these planets are hollow. What are those? Bug people? You made the Clacons, huh? Oh, I guess that's that. This game is only, what, 5 years old? Are they working on a sequel, or did they go off and use this as a resume to work at different companies? Next up should be Elden Ring, but tomorrow... Let me see. I think tomorrow is Master of Magic. We should be playing the undead, the half undead, and then life magic, which doesn't sound like it should work very well, but I'm gonna try it anyway. And yeah, then it should be Elden Ring. And Elden Ring's probably gonna take a while because they just put out a DLC that's supposed to make it much bigger, much bigger. I laughed when I heard people. Snyder was telling me a lot of people were complaining about the difficulty, and I just laughed. I'm like, it's a FromSoft game. You know what you're buying. You know what it is, what its reputation is. Alright, anyway. Until next time, and every time, this is Hadriex signing off, and I have a couple of additional things to look up when I get the opportunity.